Alright, what's going on, guys? As you probably know, the Call of Duty World War II beta has been released. It was supposed to get released today. They released it a day early yesterday. And it is my job as a veteran Call of Duty athlete in the community to give you an honest opinion and review of the game because you already know most of these other Call of Duty YouTubers are not, and maybe that's why they get flown out to play the game early, and I get to stay at home, but that's also probably why you should listen to my opinion of the game and not theirs. So, let's get into it. First of all, let me say, I understand that it's a beta, alright? Whoever's commenting right now, hey bro, it's just a fucking beta, you stupid idiot. This game's amazing, just wait till it... Relax. I understand that it's not the full game, but I still feel like you can make a pretty good judgment of the game based off the beta because I remember in the Black Ops 3 beta, I played it and I could tell right away that, yeah, this is a pretty decent game, even for jetpacks, you know, it's going to be enjoyable. And then I played the Infinite Warfare beta and I could tell right away that that game was fucking terrible, man. And once both of those two games released, my opinion that I got from the beta did not change. The full game did not change my opinion whatsoever. Did it change any of your opinions of the game? Is there anyone out there who played the Infinite Warfare beta said, wow, this game is terrible, and then the full game came out and they're like, wow, you know what? I was wrong. This game's amazing. No, I don't think that happened. So I think it's perfectly fine to judge the game off the beta, because that's exactly what I've done the last 2 years. That being said, I am currently max level in the beta, which is actually pretty low. I don't know why it's only level 20. I'm assuming they will increase that level as we get further into it, but I'm max level. I have tried out all of the available guns. I have played all of the available maps. I've put quite a bit of time into the game already, and I feel that I've put enough time into it to where I can give you my first impressions of the game. I think right now I can pretty confidently say that this Call of Duty is better than the last 3 jetpack Call of Duties, but I guess that's not really saying too much, although I will say I think Black Ops 3 can compete with it pretty well. I think Black Ops 3 is the majority preferred jetpack Call of Duty, and I think if you told me that you liked Black Ops 3 more than World War II, I would understand that. I could see where you're coming from. But for me, I just really despise the jetpacks, and I think just for no jetpacks, I have to rank this game above the last 3 CODs. But based off what I've seen so far, I don't think I can put this game into the top tier category of Call of Duty games. For me personally, I would consider that top tier to look something like Black Ops 2, MW2, Black Ops 1, the original COD 4, and then MW3 and World at War towards the bottom of the first tier, but still included in that top tier. And if you've been playing Call of Duty for a long time, one of those like 5 games I just mentioned is probably your favorite COD, right? So based off what I've seen in the beta, I don't feel like I can put this game up there with them. It does not belong in that category, but I mean, I guess we have to wait for the full game to come out, but it just seems very unlikely based off what I've seen already that this game will ever be regarded in the same sentence as all of those. It honestly ranks closer to Ghost than any of those elite Call of Duties, but I will say I do think it's better than Ghosts. The problem with Ghosts was the kill streaks and the maps, and just off the beta kill streaks alone, I can already confirm that World War II kill streaks are better than Ghost kill streaks, and the maps are probably going to be better as well from what I've seen. There's no huge maps out there like Stonehaven or whatever, so I think for those 2 reasons I have to rank it slightly better than Ghosts. And as far as the gameplay is concerned, I think the best gun so far that I've noticed is probably the PPSH, the Type 100, or the STG. Depending on your personal preference, you probably want to use one of those 3 guns. I don't necessarily like the whole divisions thing. It's definitely a downgrade from the normal create a class system because you can't really create your own combination of perks that you want, because like there are perks in each of the divisions that I like, because you know I want a perk from infantry, I would also like a perk from the sniper sniper one. I want a perk from the SMG one. Like, there's a bunch of split up perks in there that I want, and I can't have that like I would normally be able to have in a regular Call of Duty where you get to pick and choose. I just kind of have to pick the main perk that I want and then just accept all of the secondary perks that come with it, even if I don't really want those. But I will say they did balance it at least. Each division has its own benefits. I don't know if I could really consider any of the divisions overpowered and completely better than the rest of them. I think everyone has their own personal preference on what division they want to use, and I think it's pretty balanced, although I just don't really like the system. I mean, I can't even really consider that a personal opinion. It's pretty much a fact that the normal create a class system is better than divisions. I think pretty much everyone can agree on that. Now, as far as the maps are concerned, there's only 3 maps in the beta, and I would say none of them really stand out to me as amazing maps. You know, I've played all of them so many times because, I mean, there is only 3, so I have a pretty good experience on all of them, and I haven't played any of them and felt like, wow, this is really an amazing map. I can't wait to play this, you know, but at the same time, they're not terrible either. I don't see the map come up in the rotation. I'm like, oh shit, I have to play this map. You know, I don't get that feeling either. So we're not getting any firing ranges or raids, but at the same time, we're not getting any stone havens or downturns, if that makes sense. Somewhere in the middle. That's kind of how the map selection's going so far. I guess we'll have to wait and see until the full game comes out. Who knows, maybe these are the worst maps in the game. They might have better maps coming up, but I would imagine they would at least put one of their top maps in the beta because they want to encourage people to buy the real game. So why would you not include your best stuff? I don't know, it just makes sense to me. But the good thing is there are no crazy huge maps, I guess, except for the war game mode, but that's kind of different because that's a map specifically designed for that playlist. You won't get it in anything else. And I will say, let me talk about war for a second. For as much as they hyped that game mode up, like the whole trailer was just about the war game mode. It was a really big deal, right? It's kind of disappointing what they did to it because war was a really good game mode in Call of Duty World at War. A lot of people played it, but it's not even close to the same thing in this game. First of all, there's no kill streaks in that game mode. There is care packages that will give you like a flamethrower, but you can't equip your own kill streaks in that game mode. And there's also like these artificial boundaries that you cannot cross or you die. I think they're trying to make it feel more like a real war experience instead of making it feel like a Call of Duty multiplayer. And that's not really something I'm looking for. I'm not looking for a realistic war experience. I'm trying to get some kills out here, alright? That's why I play Call of Duty, to get a lot of kills. But all that being said, my biggest issue with this game is one of the guns. You probably already know before I even say it if you've played the game, but they have this flamethrower shotgun thing. I don't even know what it's called. It's like a regular shotgun, but it has these like fire bullets. And it is a 100% guaranteed kill because even if they shoot you with it and let's say they get a hit marker with the shotgun, normally you would be able to kill them or you could run away, right? You have 2 options. But with this shotgun, even if they get a hit marker on you, you still get put on fire and you get burned to death no matter what. So all they have to do is just touch you with it and you are dead. I don't really know how to stop it. It's pretty ridiculous. It's by far the most annoying thing in the game. Hopefully they find something to do about it, nerf it or something, I don't know, because as it is right now, it is very ridiculous. It takes 0 skill whatsoever. As long as you can aim your controller, just touch them with it and you will get the kill. It's pretty terrible and something has to be done, man. I don't know what they're gonna do, but something has to be done. But overall, I think that's pretty much it. I don't have too much to criticize for this game, and at the same time, I don't really have too much to praise either, and I think that really speaks about the whole game. It's just kind of there in the middle, man. Like, there's nothing really amazing about it, nothing really too terrible about it. I just think, yeah, it's a decent game, man. If you enjoy Call of Duty, you'll probably like it, but don't go into it thinking, whoa, Call of Duty's back, this is gonna be the new best game ever. Like, it's not like that. It's just a regular Call of Duty. Don't go into it with super high expectations. And if you aren't really a huge Call of Duty fan, you probably won't like the game that much. You know, it has nothing to really draw you in like that. But anyways, that is my thoughts so far. far. These are subject to change, I guess, once the full game comes out, or maybe in a couple days if they add more levels and stuff. Maybe there's something later on in the levels that's just super amazing, or a new map that's amazing that I'll love or whatever. And if there is, I'll make another video saying that, but right now, I don't really see anything too spectacular about this game. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts down below. You guys liking this game? Be sure to leave a like rating if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're not already. Follow me on Twitter. Links in the description down below. Other than that, have a good day and peace out.